And so it's New York with it, following the bucket by the Celtics.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Here's Kay. And the three off target. And Randall has got the ball here for New York. Robinson passes to Fournier, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Fournier's got his second basket of the game. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, stolen by Rose. To the middle, here's Randall. Good work defensively by Horford. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Thunder. 10 points for him. There's the triple. It's good from long range. He's got 13.
Oh, he's got it rolling this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. This, of course, being game 1 of the season, is their first look at the Celtics.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
For your Knicks City Dancer.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Nerlens Noel checks in for Robinson. Reddish comes in for R.J. Barrett. Alec Burks checked in for Fournier. And Walker subbed in for Derrick Rose. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Leonard, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. White, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Smart subbed in for Thunder.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
The three. Leonard trying to break free. He's off on that one. And New York will come the other way. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Thunder's checked in for the Celtics.
Celtic substitution.
And so it's New York with it. 3-point lead. Randall finds Noel. Some nice passing by New York here. 2 points. That one goes.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And there's the drive. And that one is hammered home.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
It's deflected. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. .58 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Love to see him battling in there. Go get it, little fella.
Here's Thunder. He's defended by Randall. Here's Kay. It's good. This game is all even. Thunder's got 18 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Hey, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And Walker kicks to Reddish. Driving to the basket. That one, no good. Here's Thunder with 2 seconds left. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Thunder's got 23. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's the Celtics up 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we've seen the improvement for the Knicks under coach Tom Thibodeau. His star, Julius Randle, defines Tibbs's approach.
He genuinely cares about you as a human being, as a person. He wants to see you really excel as a player.
He is indeed in that effort and grittiness, something we've seen from Thibodeau's teams over the years.
And Knicks fans recognize that brand of basketball. You think back to the years with Ewing and Oakley in the middle, it fits in the Big Apple.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play.
His first personal.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in the early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
On the floor for Boston. Thunder is out there with Derek White. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Williams. And it's Leonard in at the center position. Here's Thunder. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw tonight. And Greg, some star big men had complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. Now, here's Burks. 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by White. Boston leading by 5. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Going inside, and it's in there. And that's now 30 points for Thunder.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Time call here. Knicks decide to talk it over. And you look at Thunder, what a contribution.
Now, he's been a force inside. If they don't commit more bodies down low, he's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
And new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Julius Randle. Barrett comes in for Reddish. Fournier's checked in for Burks. And it's Rose in for Kemba Walker. And then for Boston, Al Horford's checked in for Williams. And it's Brown in for Tatum.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Here's Thunder. 30 points in the game. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And after that great first quarter from 3-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Second team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the foul called on Thunder. That's foul number 2 for him. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And, yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
Outside, White. Here's Thunder. A three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Fournier against White. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Knicks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. The first free throw is good.
Evan Fournier at the line.
And so Fournier nails both of them. And so it's Boston with it. It's a 3-point game. Here's Thunder. He's covered by Rose. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. And that'll be his third foul so far.
14.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Fournier against White. Noel trying to break loose. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Some changes for Boston. Robert Williams is checked in for Daniel Tice, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Thunder. Now here's White, still looking for his first bucket in this one. His first shot coming late. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Robinson on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
That one on Smart.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. Won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
Thunder's checked in for White. Williams kicks to Smart. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Smart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Smart against Fournier, and he drives in. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Thunder. He's covered by Rhodes. Here's Kay. And again, Boston with the triple.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this scene.
Outside Rose. Robinson against Horford. Outside Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. From the wing. And the Knicks miss again.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Kay. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Rose scanning the floor to stop the run. He lays it in. Rose has got 9 points.
Calling his own number. Rose with one of the best we've seen operate the two-man game.
From the arc. A shot, no good. So New York will take it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage. Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Fournier in the corner. And again, New York with the triple.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Here's Thunder. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, the three-point shooting.
And And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Celtics leading by 4. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Fournier out there with Rose. And it's Robinson in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thunder's got 41.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eating up anybody they've thrown at him.
Rose dishes to Randall. It's Barrett on the wing. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Robinson's got his second bucket tonight.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Here's Thunder. He's covered by Rose. Kept alive. The kick out to Tatum. Passes it to Brown. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Thunder's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Celtics.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Outside Fournier. Over to the left wing. Here's Randall. And it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, you can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Thunder. He's covered by Rose. Rose with the double team. Outside, Horford. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Knicks trail by 8. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Hey, he gets that one. Thunder's got 46 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
New York calls timeout. And you look at Thunder, what a contribution.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Reddish, he's checked in for Robinson. Alec Burks comes in for Fournier. And it's Kemba Walker in for Rose. And then for Boston, Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. And it's White in for Jaylen Brown. And Walker's got the ball here for New York. Down by 12. To the inside, Barrett. And nothing has fallen for him right now. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Cade. No good from outside. The Knicks have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half start. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And defensively, no matter the size of the man he's guarding, Walker really puts up a fight.
Smaller guards pretend to battle. Walker will bang with you, try to front you, pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
Noel's checked in for R.J. Barrett.
Not a guy you want to foul. Walker's a tremendous free throw shooter and does a great job of getting himself to the line.
Into the lane. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Knicks trail by 13. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
The big body, the way Randle moves, draws a lot of fun.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots in the game right here.
And one thing that separates Randle from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Now here's Walker. He's guarded closely. From outside, off the mark. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randle reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Hakeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Back to Burks. Takes it inside, and the layup's good off the glass. Burks has got his third basket of the night right there.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Thunder. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. Number 1, the Knicks.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Walker against Smart. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. Tice takes the three. A new 14 for Boston. Here's Smart. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Burks the pass to Walker. Here's Robinson, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Robinson's got 6 points.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore, a tough one.
Now, timeout called by Boston.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Thunder's checked in for Smart. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Driving the lane, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Reddish with the ball. He's against Williams. Celtics leading by 10. Stolen by Walker. And the foul called on Thunder. That's his third foul of the game. And the Knicks making a change here. Fournier is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Walker. Pass to Reddish. 6 to shoot. Inside. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Kay. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Boston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
You guys got to read the ball better.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Williams, and it's White in at the one.
That's the burst that fans love to see from Rose. He's got a knack for blowing by defenders.
White goes in.
He just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Reddish kicks to Fournier. And stolen by White. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Tries it from 19. Second shot opportunity. Williams, that's good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for New York. Thunder's checked in for the Celtics. Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Shot clock at 6. Fournier with the ball, and it's Horford picking him up. Here's Rose. Rebound, Boston. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Thunder. He's covered by Rose. Thunder passes to Tatum. And shot on the way. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
At the line for the Celtics. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
New York calls timeout. And for everything he provides on offense, Chris, Brown's defense is just as impactful.
Kevin, strong, tough, quick twitch athleticism, and he plays with tremendous pride.
Here's Barrett with the drive, and it's sent back by Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Barrett kicks to Rose.
And not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Here's Kay. And again, Boston with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Rose passes to Barrett. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Kay. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. He's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Fournier against Brown. outside Rose. Back to Fournier. And the Knicks miss again.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this.
Good, another from three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Rose.
2 minutes.
Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by the Celtics.
Here's Kay. Connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Thunder.
Yeah, his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Here's Quickly. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
The biggest factor tonight had to be another one goes. Incredible.
And that ties him for third all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show.
And to equal a mark set way back in 1961 by Wilt Chamberlain, that tells you all you need to know.
Here's Kay. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Grimes, and he converts the layup.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And for the Celtics, their shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. And another one.
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for second all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring. And again.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come. How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Well, it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Poked loose. Here's Thunder. Powered down with both hands.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA.
it out and come back in. That's my best